Don't just put packaging before content. Put content before packaging. A lot of packaging out there, no content, nothing, no solution. Because to every man of influence, you have to be a solution provider. It takes a person with a solution at a disposal to become an influential person. You're welcome to Wisdom Masterclass. My name is James Olokesusi. I believe that in this platform you are learning a lot, and we are able to really impact you with one wisdom or the other to influence your business, influence your career, influence your ministry, influence whatever you're doing. And today I'll be talking about becoming a person of influence. But before we go that, I would like you to subscribe to this channel. I would like it so that you can help the algorithm. So, becoming a person of influence. I want to believe everybody, all of us want to become a celebrity in whatever we're doing. Either be celebrity entrepreneur, celebrity pastor, celebrity personality in whatever you're doing. So, but before doing that, becoming that, there's first, before manifestation, there's need for becoming. You have to become the person. You have to become successful before you actually appear successful. Because a lot of people, they ignore the place of preparation before manifestation. They want so much visibility while they ignore the place of valuable contributions, becoming valuable. And because they actually love the place of manifestation, but they hate preparation. And they love the place of applause, and they don't like the place of growth. They want the whole of people to know them, but yet they are not ready to build capacity. Let me tell you, capacity is what comes before authority. You need to really build capacity before you take authority. To every tree that's going to grow, it has to grow roots before it bears fruit. To every river that must do well, it has to really gather before it gains force. So you have to build capacity before you take authority. So before you make influence or have influence, you must first build and prepare. Don't just put packaging before content. Put content before packaging. A lot of packaging out there, no content, nothing, no solution. Because to every man of influence, you have to be a solution provider. It takes a person with a solution at a disposal to become an influential person. Check out all those influential people you know. There's something in their place or in their bid that they are really doing that is impacting lives, impacting people with. So look at the scripture says something. Proverbs 22 verse 29. It says, "Say thou a man diligent in his business, he shall stand before kings." Whatsoever you're doing, give it all your best. Give it all your best. You have one life to live. Let people know you for one thing, and give it all the shot. Give it all the best. Go all out. Don't hold back. Give it all the best. You have one life to live. Because that's why Masmowo talks about the graveyard is the most prosperous place, is the wealthiest place in the earth. It's wealthier than the gold mines. It's wealthier than the oil field in Saudi Arabia. Because there are many unsung songs, there are many unpublished books, there are many activated destinies. A lot of people go to the grave without really activating all that potentials they got. So you need to really give all the best to whatever you're doing. Look at Joseph. Before appearing in the palace, he built excellence. Someone like David as well. Before appearing before Goliath, he has worked on his skills. Before Daniel eventually be spoken of that he was 10 times better than his peers, he has built in discipline. So the law of becoming, for you to become, you have to build up yourself, because wealth comes when wisdom comes. Let me just give you this. Wealth comes when wisdom comes. Before influence comes, you have to build value. You have to build value. Before lifting comes, there's preparation. So because that's God's nature. Let me tell you this. God is more committed to building you than blessing you. God is more committed to building you than blessing you. Because when you are built, blessing is an attraction. Wealth is an attraction. When you grow, the money, everything you are looking for will be attracted. The influence, the connection, everything you are looking for, it shall be attracted. That's why you need to grow first. When you grow, results will manifest. When you grow, wealth will be attracted. When you grow, influence, platforms will be attracted. Stop looking for stages to manifest. When you build, rehearse on your stand, stage, platforms will come to you. They will come looking for you. So all these razzmatazz we have in our society where people are just looking for visibility, trying to show off success when they have not actually become success, buying bags to show off on social media, buying cars to show off and doing packaging when there's no content. Go forth and build content. Whatever you are an entrepreneur, go and build your brand. Build your brand. Let people know your brand. Solve problems, actual problems, not fictitious ones. So don't be imaginative about it. Solve problems. Then when you solve problems in whatever disposition where you find yourself, you see people will come to you. Influence will come to you. That's what we're talking about. Build. Because if you want to shine, go and refine. And if you want to lead, you have to grow. And if you want to manifest, you have to be transformed. So what are the 4 things? I'm going to give you 4 things that influence is built on, because influence is built on value, through value. So what are the 4 things we build it on? Is number 1 is content. It's content, because the scripture says something in Proverbs 18 verse 16. It said, a man's gift maketh a room for him. A man's gift maketh a room for him. So 4 things that they characterize that helps you to build influence. Build your content first, or build competence. Build competence. When you know, the world will know you. So when you are competent, when you are built content, packaging is what we follow. And people will come for your content. They know you have the solution with you. So you have to know what you are doing. You have to study. You have to learn. You have to improve. You have to grow. In all spheres of whatever you're doing, you're a business person, you have to know the skill of that business. You have to understand organizing it into business. You have to understand scaling. You have to understand leadership. You have to understand how to handle people. You have to understand a whole lot of these things. It's not just you about knowing that trade that makes you a great business person. You have to understand the place of leadership. You have to understand the place of, organizing your business. You have to understand the place of scaling your business. You have to understand structure. So a lot of these things you have to understand by you learning. By you learning. When you are transformed, your business will be transformed. When you grow, your business will grow. So that's it. 2 Timothy says, study to show yourself approved. Study to show yourself approved. When you know, the approval will come. Number 2, you have to build character. That's one thing we lack in our society. We are building so charisma. We are building so much charisma, but we lack character. I used to say something. I said, what witchcraft cannot do to you, bad character will do it to you. So when you build character, then you are building something. Integrity is what, we talk about reputation. Reputation, what people say when you're not in the room. So what people say when you're not in the room is what you are going to show them over the time. What people have known you for over the time. When you know you as a liar, they call you a liar. Even that becomes your reputation. So you need to really show for build integrity in whatsoever you're doing, in your business, in your career. Build integrity. Let them know you for something. Let them know you that you are somebody that's honest. You are somebody that's consistent in character, because your name is a currency. Don't spoil it. Your name is a currency. That's what will open doors for you in the near future, because people will know you. Those are person, so brand. This is what we know it for. This is what you know it for. There are some brands in the country that are packed up because they have emitted over the time a bad reputation, and customers have over the time, they shunt them off because they have not built that reputation. So if you want to build a brand for your business, let there be reputation. Let there be build character with it. Number 3 is communication. Don't be silent. Communicate your wisdom anywhere you go. Wisdom does not function in the brain. Communicate your ideas. Communicate your ideology. Communicate your vision. To your staff. Communication to people. Let people know what you stand for. Let people know what don't be quiet. Communication, is key, because when you are influential, don't keep quiet. We're in a content generation. That's where we are. In a content creation generation, that's where we are. So you have to keep communicating. You have to put the camera before you, tell people what you know, tell people something about your product. You're a real estate person. How often do you go into content creation? How often do you post? You are, whatever you're doing in terms of your brand, you need to keep talking to people. You need to keep talking to people. Thank God for social media. Is a plain feed. That gives us, all of us, the leverage, to reach out to the world. So communicate, keep talking to the world. Keep talking to the world about what you can do. The first one is consistency. You have to continue, be diligent. Diligence means your ability to continue and not, even in spite of your hard working, Don't stop. Keep doing what you're doing. You see, many start well, but they stop in the middle way. Many people are so they do half things here and there. They start today, they cut off. They start today, they cut off. They are not taking time to grow roots. They are not taking time to. So when you don't grow roots, you don't bear fruit. So when you are not planted, you cannot bear fruit. So you need to take time to bear fruit. So you have to grow roots to bear fruit. So consistency. Influence is not built in one day. It's taking over time. It takes time. So be consistent with what you are doing. Let the world know you for one thing. Not be a jack of all trades. You do this one, you do that one, you do that one, you do that one, you do everything. They know you for everything. Be a man of one thing and let people know you. Then when you are established in that one thing, then you diversify. Don't diversify until you are established in whatever thing you're doing. So that's what it is. So in conclusion, I will tell you that influence, the person of influence, is something you build intentionally. It's not something that comes to you by chance. It's not going to come on your plate. Now will it come to you like an cherry? It's going to come to you intentionally. You have to build it intentionally. Give yourself the next 5 years. How do you want to be known? How do you want people to perceive you? Then start building today. Whatever age you are, think about it. In the next 5 years of your agenda, how do you want people to know you? How do you want to be known? So start building your influence now. With the scope and people around you. Start